Hey guys, Colleen Gallagher here, and welcome to the 4-week Change Your Relationship with Money course. I am coming to you from my bed. I was deep in work and I'm super excited to offer this to you. It's such at a relevant time for a revelation I'm personally going through in my life. So if you haven't seen, I shared on a controversial topic that's near and dear to my heart on social media. I was then hacked by the people I shared the controversial topic or the group of people. And then Facebook and Instagram shut down my old accounts. And my business is basically just like floating by itself. And so what was so interesting about this, right, is that I've built my business largely, totally on social media. So it was almost like my business, if it was a brick and mortar, just got hacked, taken over, and I had no one to call because the police is for a dispatch. And this technically is a virtual world. And so I had like a lot of anxiety arise of like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Is my business going to survive? What's going on? And then my Stripe account got shut down and my Venmo because these people like hacked into my accounts. So it was like multiple things, like basically stopping my relationship with money, right? My relationship with community. And so at first I was like having this anxiety because I'm actually flying to DC this week when I'm shooting this to meet with public policymakers. And about something else that just kind of lined up this way, but that's just how my life is. And so I had to really go deep into these principles of changing your relationship with money. And I originally created this course back in 2020 when I was doing my taxes. I personally had never done my taxes like for real. Like I just did it in corporate. And then like once when I didn't I only had one stream of income, but now I had 5 streams of income in 2020. This year in 2021, I had 8 streams of income. So it was like much more complex. You had like employees, you had 1099, like it was just so many things. So anyway, when this just happened in my life, it was like, how much do I deeply believe in changing my relationship with money? Like how much do I deeply believe that things are going to work out no matter what? And so this happened on April 30th. And I actually got 5 new sales on my website from people I'd never heard of the moment I was shut down, which was like so fascinating. And on top of that, I then started a new Instagram account. We put like all my old content on the expanded liberation. On top of that, my April sales through my distributor, through my Oracle deck, doubled. No, let me think about this. 4x what it was before. My ending revenue in April before the month before 2.5x. And I just got approved for a grant that I'm using for some work that I'm doing with my PhD. So it was like, I'm at day 3 on May 3rd and my business was shut down and I still am making money. Like inherently, like this is not stopping me. I'm still like impacting, and I've received the most beautiful messages from my community. So if you guys are watching this and you've like sent me an email, thank you so much. Like people were sharing, like they think I'm a hero or how much I've inspired them. And so I just want to like from the deepest of the depths of my soul say how much I believe in this work and how much I believe in every single person, my hair, changing their relationship with money. And I really created this course for you to dive into what it means to have a relationship with money, for you to understand how my business is shut down, like the brick and mortar business that I have, and I'm still receiving money. Like, how is that happening? It shouldn't happen, but the world is like conspiring because this is part of my purpose. And then out of this experience that just happened, I've created so much content. I added a chapter in a book that's coming up. It's added things in my magazine. This is like an experience that is an asset in my life that I will have that will continue to make ROIs for me. And so what I want to do in this course is help you realize how you've already gone through in your life and you've created experiences that are assets that get to be shared so you can build a community and that you can actually change your relationship with money. So it's not like you're just doing a random job or one-off things where you have to give your time and receive money. You inherently are building an empire where it's always functioning with or without you. And so that's why I created this course. It's a powerful course. The people that we had do it before, like they've made their money back just by investing in it. They like made their money back like within an hour, like without even doing the course. A lot of men love this course because I feel like men that are very highly sensitive and intuitive, this is a course that you really, really like because it teaches you a different fundamental way of being and expressing. that I feel like a lot of your life, you've been left out of like the masculine drive and you've made the success and done the things, but you've never been able to hold it. You've never been able to hold the money. Like it always goes somewhere. This is a really beautiful course. The ladies in here, like you've been a more masculine driven person. Like I'm doing the things, I'm hustling and like, it's just not working. I want it to all be like just together and calm and all the things. Like this is a course for you because I really break it down into these 4 weeks of how to change your relationship with money, like so that you forever are at peace, you are forever creating, you are forever receiving income. And I give you the practical and tactical. So this is also a good way if you want to understand social media, or even just technology. It doesn't have to be social media. Even if you wanted to do a brick and mortar business, like I literally teach you what a business fundamentally is. And I teach you how to create offerings through any business. I mean, there's a focus on social media, but you could use these same strategies off social media as well for marketing a product or a service or anything that you want. So I highly recommend this course. I wish everyone would take this course. It's just so phenomenal. And so read the details below, enroll. For this one, we're going to be ending the enrollment on, let me look at the day here. We're going to be ending the enrollment on May 7th. The early enrollment, early bird will end on Wednesday, May 5th. So make sure you get enrolled. It's going to be with me. So actually, when you go through this, you can go through live with me. I'm going to have Q&As each of the 4 weeks. So that way you can get like live Q&As after you go through it with me. And then I'm also giving a VIP access to get 24/7 access to me through an app called Voxer. So that way we can talk through like real-time things. It's like kind of like conversational coaching, talk therapy that's just like going on as your life goes on. I pop in there, I give you feedback, I ask you questions, I let you reflect, and I pick up patterns that you may be not seeing. So that way you can grow and rise into the true divinity of who you are as a spiritual leader, as a conscious leader, and we can impact this world and get the money in the hands of good. And this is so important because I just found out that Bill and Melinda Gates have announced they're divorcing. So this is the time for us to rise as the conscious community and sacred love. So I love you. I'm excited, and you can respond with any questions or reach out to me.